It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Broncos and the Cowboys, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Tonight we move on to week 2 of the preseason, and we've got a good matchup here between the Denver Broncos and the Dallas Cowboys. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
Prescott's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
To about the 35, second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup. Inside give to Elliott. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Elliott. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that's good
shit.
Complete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards, first down. They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's Bo Melton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, grab that dagger play, grab that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
Good catch,
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. But give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has. And if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I believe we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move right to veteran and continue from there.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh,
looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jayon Brown. And the Cowboys will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Prescott now from the 50. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Prescott on 3rd and 2. Well, he rifles one, and that's
good shit, Rook.
And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the 2nd week of the preseason, you'd expect the Stars to play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably in...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's able to get this all the way past the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. That's caught again by Schultz. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No score after one on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And again, it's Prescott. Flushed out right. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Prescott. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Prescott. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dalton Schultz from 10 yards out. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Myers counts on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Wicked team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. No return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for and taken. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued. And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one. Now a man open down the middle of the field, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught. Judy. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They try the left side here with Williams.
Break the tackle. You have a fucking 90-plus break tackle.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And Ingram holds it in. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up. The loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Open man right side is Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Evan Ingram from 4 yards out. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And Evan Ingram able to finish it off with a touchdown reception. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dak and the Cowboys ready for their next possession. Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told,
That's what I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go to Elliott again. And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not.
Riggs, you
got
to be more.
Easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott to throw it. He's got a man.
Riggs, come on.
Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 14-7. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Denver's offense now set to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain of 32 that time. And the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Schultz. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a one-touchdown game. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2.
Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold it to just a yard.
And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Fucking hey, dude.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now it's the backup Goff. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. And now the rookie's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick 6.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So that is 2 pick sixes he's thrown in this football game. Now, you take those away, Charles, it's a completely different situation.
It totally is, but guess what? They have to deal with what they have now, okay? So they can't just mentally go, well, if we had thrown those pick sixes, we'd be okay. Here's where you are. Here's where you're going to battle. But guess what? They're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good. Threw the pick six a moment ago, and that his second of the ball game, unfortunately. So a few demons probably running through his head now as he starts on 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. In search of redemption from the pick six. Goff. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
On 2nd and 10. Goff buying time to his left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, my God.
Complete. Took a shot. Couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Fucking high pass.
They'll set up a throw. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught at the 25. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards. And we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield. And that throw, that was a thing to behold there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Dancing, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
He'll find his man, Simi Fehoko. Touchdown! Simi Fehoko, 53 yards. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 21. Pretty clean and simple there, just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also
under
fortunate.
pressure.
No turnover either.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The Broncos send out their punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. Goff on 1st down. Got his man, it's Fehoko. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Goff's throw pulled in by Tolbert. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jalen Tolbert, 30 yards, as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point up and through on Myers. They will take a 7-point lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
That's out wide here for Robinson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Arlington. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Goff now to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Now Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's CD an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick slant to Hamler. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Being chased out left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out.
He's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. James Robinson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd and 7, Goff over the middle, complete.
I was right there. How did he catch that?
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Pollard going to try the right side. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Pollard again. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Throwing on third. Goff. And this one complete. It's Fehoko. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41. Now a give here to Pollard. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Back to throw, Goff. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. To throw is gone. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll run with Pollard. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze.
How did I miss it again?
Take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
So the Broncos now down by 6. At time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. He's got Hamler, and they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
Possession of the football going back to the Cowboys. And they have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. Tie game. But you have to think, in the preseason, with overtime not in the cards, maybe time to take a few chances.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Goff. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And he returns this to the 22.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly.
And that's intercepted yet again. And that could be the backbreaker. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to hang on the final play. They get the